Good morning, dear students. I hope you are okay by the grace of the Almighty. Actually, we are out of direct classroom activities for a long time. You know the situation, worldwide pandemic, coronavirus, and I think you are maintaining health rules at your home or wherever you are. I believe that normal time, normal days will come again to us and we shall continue our life accordingly. You know, life is not a bed of roses. There are some troubles, there are some bad systems, because without it life is impossible. Okay, let us see our topic. You see, your degree students, you know compulsory English, reading and understanding in your syllabus. 3 parts, you know: reading, grammar and writing. Including these parts, you have the whole syllabus. Today we shall discuss this part, reading and understanding. And I think you understand the matter because you have already studied 12 years in primary level, 5 years, secondary 5 years, intermediate level 2 years. Total 12 years your English study is complete. So what is reading? What is reading and what is understanding? Suppose there is a newspaper in my hand and you know it is the Daily Star. The Daily Star. Here you see the headlines: protect Rohingyas from genocide. Protect Rohingyas from genocide. If I read these 4 words and if anybody asks me what is the meaning, if I cannot explain, if I cannot discuss the meaning implied here. So protect Rohingyas from genocide. If I cannot explain, do you think, is it reading? No, it is not reading, because reading means reading with understanding. And if I can explain protect Rohingyas from genocide, if I can explain গণহত্যা থেকে রোহিঙ্গাদের রক্ষা করুন বা রক্ষা করো, in any language, in any version, if I can explain this, it is actually reading. So look at the title, reading and understanding. Reading does not mean just reading without understanding. And there are another thing you see, that is coronavirus outbreak in China, millions on lockdown. You read it again, coronavirus outbreak in China, millions on lockdown. What does it mean? What does it mean? It means চীনে করোনা ভাইরাস এর প্রাদুর্ভাব হয়েছে, মিলিয়ন মানুষ লকডাউনের ভিতরে ঘরে আবদ্ধ, তারা বাইরে যেতে পারছে না, এটা হচ্ছে লকডাউন. সো দিস ইজ কল্ড রিডিং অ্যান্ড আন্ডারস্ট্যান্ডিং. বাট ডু ইউ থিঙ্ক, is it possible for the first time for any reader to understand everything? No. Because you need constancy, you need constant practice. And for reading, you need, what do you need? Reading materials. At first you need reading materials. Reading materials means it may be textbooks, it may be pleasure books of pleasure, I mean story books, novels, short stories, and many other things, poetry, or it may be any article. So these are study materials. It may be signboards, billboards, notices, placards, festoons, and many other things. These are reading materials. So how can you develop your reading materials? How can you develop your reading skills? In order to develop your reading skill, you must read. You must read every day. And you must read in that language. You must read in your target language. Suppose you want to learn Bangla, or you want to learn Arabic, or you want to learn Sanskrit, or you want to learn Hindi, you want to learn English. So you must read in the target language. Reading, and which reading is essential, very, very essential for you. Why reading is very, very essential for you? Because it gives you a lot of information. It gives you a lot of information. It is necessary for your life. Okay, and understanding, I already told you, understanding means to get the meaning, to get the message. Without getting the message, no reading is successful. Until and unless you can communicate your understanding, you can communicate the message gotten from the text, your reading is 100% meaningless. So you must be conscious. Always you should take this point in your mind. Reading means not only reading. And in your area here, you see there are, from this part, there are 10 marks. 10 marks. 10 marks. One is 4 questions. 4 questions, very, very short questions. 1 mark for each question. 4 questions, 4 marks. And the textbook and the text from this passage, from anywhere. And this passage is called, unseen passage. Why unseen? Why it is called unseen passage? Because before your exam time, you will have no chance to see it. Or luckily you may find it before your exam hall. But most of the time you will not find it, and this is the reason. This is the reason it is called unseen passage. So everywhere, from different parts of the world, this passage may be taken from history, from philosophy, from science journals, from everyday occurrences, from international politics, or from another parts of the world. This passage is unseen passage. Okay. So there are 4 questions. Each question carry 1 marks. Okay. And you know this, to answer these questions, you must understand the passage. Again I go to this sheet. Suppose you have a passage in the exam. You have a passage in the exam paper. Suppose this report, protect Rohingyas from genocide, and you see there are different photographs, different views, and total, suppose in your exam hall, in your exam paper, this passage is taken. And what will be your first duty, and what is your first duty? And you must read the passage. You must read the passage once, 2, and 3 times. Because with one reading, it is impossible to get the message. Another point you must remember, that is, you, for your understanding, all the words of this passage, you must not identify. You need not identify the meaning of every words of the passage, and you must have the power of gauging. You must have the power of gauging. Gaze, gaze means dharana kara, অনুমান kara, and associated meaning. There is another word, associated meaning. Maybe before word, after word, the particular word, the concerned word. If you cannot understand that particular word, so go to the before word and go to after word, and you will find their meaning, and ultimately you will have the total ideas. So these are the facts. How much should you write for one? How much should you write for 1 mark? How much should you write? 1 mark, I think, one correct sentence for 1 mark. If you write just one correct sentence for one answer, it is okay, because there is only 1 mark. And another point, and very vital point, that is, you must write in your own English. You must write in your own English. It means that you should not copy from the passage. Some of our students, what they do, they simply copy from the passage, from the question papers. They just copy, and you will get, I think, a big zero for that, because this passage, this question part, this part of the question is just to identify your power of understanding. So always remember this point. And another thing is that if the question is in present tense, you must write in present tense. Your answer will be in present tense. And always follow the tense of the question and answer in the same way. Okay. And this is the thing. And another thing, that is another question from this part, that is word meaning. Word meaning, সেটা কিরকম? There will have six. There will have 6 words in English. You must write their meaning in English. You must write the meaning of that word in English, and you must make a sentence with the base word. Suppose that word is honest. Suppose that word is honest, and for your purpose, for your exam purpose, you must write the meaning. What do you mean by honest? What is the meaning of honest? There may be different answers. If you write a person who never does any crime, or a person who never takes bribes, or a person who never tells lies, or a person who never is late to perform his or her duties. So these may be the meaning, and you must make a sentence with the base word. I mean, base word means honest. So 1 mark total for one answer, 1 mark. So For meaning you mean half marks, and for sentence half mark, equal to 1 mark. And for these questions, 2 questions, how can you make sense from a given word? একটি শব্দ থেকে তুমি কিভাবে তার অর্থটা বের করতে পারো? It is not possible overnight. You must read these words, you must read newspaper, English newspaper, English textbooks, English stories, English novels, and you must hear English almost every day. If you do it, your vocabulary will be increased. Your vocabulary will be increased, and ultimately you will be able to do this job. So these are the points. One is reading and understanding is the main theme. This is a part. So 4 questions, comprehensive questions, 4 questions, 4 marks, very very short. And word meaning in context. Word meaning you must write. Word meaning of course in English, never in Bangla. Suppose another word, honestly, we have already written here honest. Suppose another word, dangerous. What is the meaning of dangerous? What do you understand by this word? You must write in English. These are the meaning, and always keep in mind that you should write the meaning in a, what I should say, phrase. Use phrase. A group of words. You know phrase. What is phrase? Phrase is a group of words, more than 2 words. A group of words, you express your meaning in a phrase, and you write the sentence with the base word, with the root word, with the given word, I mean. So reading and understanding, it is a matter of continuous practice, I tell you. And if you just make a notebook, and every day increase your vocabulary, without enriching your vocabulary, it is quite impossible to do well in this part of the exam. এই অংশটিতে vocabulary ডেভেলপ করা ছাড়া ভালো করা খুব কষ্টকর। কাজেই আমাদের এই কাজটি করতে হবে, and you must consult a dictionary, English dictionary or English Bengali dictionary. We have Bangla Academy dictionary, very good dictionary, because as we are not native people of England, so it will be very easy for us to follow Bangla Academy dictionary, Bengali English Bengali dictionary. You may follow Oxford dictionary. It is very good, but it will be difficult for you. So it will be better for you to follow Bangla Academy dictionary. At the same time, follow BBC English, VOA English, like this. CNN. Again, to read, and why should we read? Should we read only for exam purpose? Do you believe that we should read only for exam purpose? No. I believe a student or anybody else in the world should read not only for exam purpose. Every day we read newspapers on different articles, because reading gives us pleasure. And it is what it is called. It is called reading for pleasure. And reading for exam, we consider it always dangerous. আমরা সবসময় এটাকে বিপজ্জনক মনে করি, and we never care for our exam, and we think getting pass marks is not very difficult, but actually it is not so. Okay, getting pass marks is okay, but why should you think of only pass marks? I think you should get more marks, 60%, 70%, distinction marks in English. If you have distinction marks in English, you will have better options in your future life, because whenever your job givers will see your papers, they will be happy. They will be happy to see that you got good score in English. So I request you, follow this techniques. And another thing I tell you, that is again from Daily Star. See, just follow me. Just follow me. Here is a picture, you see. Here is a picture. A bird sitting, a beautiful bird, a tree, leaves, branches of tree, and the photo was taken by Rabiul Hassan. The photo was taken by Rabiul Hassan, and it was taken from the area Chapainawabganj district, and it was taken, the photo was taken recently, সম্প্রতি এই ছবিটা নেওয়া হয়েছে। And for your information, I tell you, in the Daily Star, especially on Friday, you will have nature quest. It is, the title is nature quest, প্রকৃতির খোঁজে বা প্রকৃতির অন্বেষণে, and it is very very good side of this newspaper, of this Daily Star, and nature lovers, and there is a very very good food for, it is a very very good food for nature lovers. So if you can understand these words, you will have the meaning of it, underlying meaning, and ultimately it will become very very enjoyable for you. And if you read silently, it is good. For adult readers it is good, but if you read loudly, it is better for children, because reading aloud corrects our pronunciation, corrects, or it removes our shyness. But reading silently or silent reading, sometimes during this time readers fall in sleep, তারা ঘুমিয়ে পড়ে, and their pronunciation skill is remain the same. এটা চেঞ্জ হচ্ছে না, ভুলটা থেকে যাচ্ছে। কাজেই এই পদ্ধতি আমাদের খেয়াল করা দরকার। And another problem is that for a loud reading, that is, it creates disturbance for others. It creates disturbance for others. Again, I tell you, for reading and understanding, and why do you think this part is included in the syllabus? After your exam, after getting degree certificate, you will have to do lot of works. You will have to do lot of works in your life. In every job, you must read different types of letters, different types of indications you must read. If you cannot understand the meaning behind it, your reading will be fruitless. So, to develop your reading skills, to develop you a good worker for future, National University has developed this syllabus after long and high thinking, and I believe, and you will also understand later on, that this part, reading and understanding, some students say, sir, this part is very very difficult for us, because this passage is taken from outside syllabus. There is the particular area, we don't know from where it will be taken, but it does not matter. The question setter will always consider your understanding, your age level, your proficiency level. Without it, they will never set questions. And 100 mark, 80 marks, and this part you must follow from first day of your academic year. And for different reasons, some students are very irregular. They think that before 1 month of the exam, I shall continue it. No, it is not possible for you, because you must read it continuously. Another thing, that is, there are some difficult words for this item. I mean, for answering these questions, some students think that difficult words, we should use difficult words, bombastic words, because it will increase our status. I mean, people will understand that we know good English, but it is not so, because we should use always simple English, either in speaking or in writing, because simple words will serve your purpose well, no problem. And if you write difficult words and write in wrong spelling, then you will have no credit. So use simple English. If you use simple English, you will serve your purpose. Another point you should remember, that is, at least one newspaper, Daily Star or Observer or any other, as you like, I request you to collect at least one English newspaper weekly. সপ্তাহে একটা কালেকশন করো। If not possible, write 2 English newspapers in a month. মাসে 2টি পেজ কালেকশন করো, 2টি নিউজপেপার কালেকশন করো। You will have a lot of opportunity to practice, lot of English. And if you just see, at first try to see the headlines, headings, lot of headings, lot of headings, lot of headings, lot of headings. Yeah. You must see all the headings and photographs. Road, here is one caption, road crashes kill 2. Road crashes kill 2. There are advertisements, there are lot of advertisements, Bangladesh Karigori Shiksha Board and many other things here. And what is caption? Do you know what is caption? Caption means under any photograph, কোনো ছবির নিচে যে বর্ণনাটা থাকে, বাংলা ইংরেজি যেটাই থাকুক, সেটা হচ্ছে বলা হয় ক্যাপশন। ক্যাপশন, আচ্ছা। আর যেটাকে আমরা ওই হেডিংস বলি, সেটা হচ্ছে নর্মাল যে লাইন্স থাকে, সেটাকে আমরা হেডিংস বলি। তাহলে আমাদের এই চেষ্টাগুলি করে যেতে হবে, এবং আমরা টু ডেভেলপ আওয়ার ভোকাবুলারি আমরা আরেকটি কাজ করতে পারি, সেটা হচ্ছে আমরা একটা নোটবুক তৈরি করতে পারি। We can make a notebook, and if you learn only 3 words, only just 1 word, new word every day, in a month 30 words. If you write 2 words daily, 2 new words daily, total will be 60 words. And if you write 3 words daily, you will have 90 words in a month. And I think most of you are not following it. And I request you to develop your reading and writing skill. To develop your reading and understanding skill, you must make a notebook, and every day you read a passage from any book and write something there. And ultimately, reading and understanding. Understanding means you must write, because in our exam system we have no viva voce. So all our understanding will be exposed through writing. And I request you to follow this. And I request you to follow this method. And you may take another technique. You may follow another technique, that is, you may develop friendship with your close ones. Or nowadays you use almost everybody Facebook, Messenger, through your Messenger and Facebook Messenger. You can use this matter, reading and understanding process. Suppose before you there is a passage, suppose before you there is a newspaper or any book, and on the other side before your friend the same book, the same newspaper. So you can develop through Messenger. So what do you understand? You may ask him or her. He or she may ask you, what is the understanding? And in this way, you will be able to develop your English. Another thing, that is hesitation. You must remember that you should overcome shyness. Just if you follow these methods, I think you will be able to develop your reading and understanding skill. But don't worry, we have time, we shall discuss again and we shall practice again. So don't worry, try to understand, and if you have any problem, just call me, or we shall meet again face to face, and I hope within a very short time we shall come to our regular practice, regular classroom. Up to that time, stay safe, stay secured, stay at home, and please, everybody, I request everybody, maintain health rules to protect you from the pandemic, coronavirus. So thank you very much. Thank you.